What's up, guys? Dinodog is back. I haven't uploaded in a while on my channel, obviously, because I was on vacation. But I'm back now, and so many games released while I was gone. It's actually very annoying. I couldn't play any of them. I'm gonna be making a whole series of Village and Subnautica and many more. But right now, I'm gonna continue with Nier because I left it at just one gameplay like a week ago. Good news. I fixed that stuttering issue that it had. So yeah, no more stutter. I did record some gameplay because obviously you can see a big time jump that I'm at this place now. I recorded some gameplay, but I didn't upload it because at the time it had stutter. I didn't want to upload stuttery gameplay. But basically a tiny recap was, I fought this giant lizard. It was very thick, by the way. I went to the beach, helped this old grandma. I fought that thick lizard again, but this time I skewered it. And then that cursing lady joined our team. And that's basically where we're at. That's where I paused it. So, let's just continue. Batman. I wonder how much those are worth. Probably not a lot. Why did so many games come out at the end of May? There's like 4 different ones I've been waiting for.
How does one reach the desert?
There she
We
is.
need to head back to the village, then leave by the east gate.
I
She's
imagine
running
a
like
toad
Naruto.
such as myself will find an arid desert climate quite delightful.
Gotta remember the controls. I don't know what that did. I keep pressing shift, but it's automatic run. You wanna see what this does? Okay. Oh, nice, CXC helps me. Yeah, I also got the Beastbane sword. Forgot about that. How do I open inventory again? Right. They mean nothing.
Hey,
Hey.
What's up?
I'll wait outside.
What? Why? It's way safer inside.
It's fine. I like being alone. If you head
Same.
out from another exit, I'll just meet you there.
You sure? I know Yona would be really excited to meet you.
Don't force the issue now. Her mind is clearly... Not everyone loves the company of others as much as you.
Alright,
Very true.
I won't push it.
See you in a bit.
Legit, never push introverts into doing extrovert stuff. It's probably one of the most obnoxious things you can do. I'm gonna change this. I think Darklands was better. Oh, I caught it this time. I just took that lizard's tail, it's so brutal. Wait, why are we going this way again? Oh, this is the right way. Just following the X.
So, what's Facade like?
Yeah, it has to be.
It's strange. Let's just leave it at that.
Stranger than a boorish young woman who battles monsters in her undergarments.
Lol.
Let's go.
I just saw a wolf up here.
What is this?
This is like Automata now. The desert level, I mean. Yeah, I'm gonna guess these guys are bad.
Wolves!
Look out!
What? Oh man, I feel bad. I hate killing dogs or wolves in games. Black wolf.
Wait, they're leaving.
That one appears to be the pack leader.
Not much of a leader, he just let his pack die for him. I could do something.
The gate is sealed tight.
Well, great. Guess we're not getting in.
That did not match his voice.
Where is she going?
Her full ass is out.
You know these guys, Kaine?
Not exactly.
No, I think she's the opposite of that. She's not a very nice lady.
A
Impressive
while back, I saved
for
a
people
local
that
kid
literally
from
wear
happening. place.
That's
Ever since, this town's welcomed me with open arms. Gonna be a pretty screwed up place if they let me.
wonder how they see.
Anyway, I don't understand a word they say, so don't get too excited.
I suppose a quick stroll about town.
Yeah, I was
The
just gonna do
language
that.
they use here is pretty crazy. So, good luck with that.
Okay, but why are we at her village? I honestly forget.
ヘルアトといたアルテルアチ北
What are they saying?
Fascinating. They speak a language I
Yeah,
have
they
never
literally
before
speak in
encountered.
emojis.
I'd wager that huge structure is the king's manor.
How do we
Oh,
even
really?
get there?
With willpower and smarts, my lad.
More willpower and smarts. What are they doing? Churning sand? What is that?
I feel bad that I can't understand them.
You could speak 1,000 tongues and still fail if you lack knowledge.
Come on, Vice, help me out already.
I am a brilliant book of unspeakable value.
This looks like
not
a
some-
shop. No, I can't understand it though.
I feel like we're just going in circles here.
Don't worry, I'll
If
just jump
only we could
across
speak
rooftop.
to the locals. I've no doubt we'd have little trouble reaching the king's manor. We'll just have to suss out a route on our own.
It wasn't that hard. Let's go from bird's eye view.
No entry, it would.
And after we finally made it all this...
Yeah, this is pointless. Let us go back.
No.
「ソータトンダトとサッタトサキ
Saki. Sounds like they're just speaking in Japanese.
No.
And after we...
Yeah, this is.
Let's talk back to the cursing lady. No, the pineapple. I'll take that. Thank you. No, I wanted the pineapple. Stop. I like how we're not even helping her up. Just pick up the fruit first.
Ho ho, look. This one lacks the power of speech. Perhaps she can communicate through gesture. Let me see. Thank.
You're welcome.
I am Fira. Do you need help?
Yes, we came here to talk to your king, but it turns out we can't actually talk to anyone.
I can guide you? Oh, she will act as our guide. How fortuitous. But first, I must explain this town.
We really just need to see the king.
No, there are. Follow me.
Okay. Why is he breathing so heavy?
Rule 106?
Is Rule 106 the reason for your lab? Well, I suppose eccentric people.
I still can't shop.
Come now. What could possibly be the point of such an absurd...
Hold on. Your people are still making rules?
Of all the idiocy, I could never live in this city.
Well, you don't, so. This book is so sassy, guys. And it feels... Game's actually very nice when there's no stutter.
Ah, so the aristocracy lives in the top. Seems like a rather unpleasant rule for those on the... Does this girl plan to drag us about the entire town in this...
She's just following the rules.
Yeah, I'll skip it. I can find stuff on my own. Don't need a girl breathing heavy for another hour.
You have no king?
The Black Scroll. Thank you. All of this tour, I believe I will be able to speak...
We need to talk.
My patience for this kind of thing has long ago evaporated.
It's not your fault, Fira. Let's go back to Kaine for now.
Freya. Is this thing possible? I feel like sand is too dense to actually move like this. Guess they need it more of an incline, I would think. It's just flat. Jump up. Or not. She's taking the long way. Oh my god, here she comes. I gotta wait. Oh lord, here she comes.
Slow down, I can barely...
What do you mean slow
The
down?
person who saved me... Surely you don't
someone
mean
talking.
Kaine. Kaine helps you. This foul map...
Piss off, book. You guys done or what?
What's going on?
回覧罪いたした決体ぞと来たざってだざユリセイツアルテルはゾンゾスチギュータとタラタイチギウシウでアルテルは
Why'd they make a bunch of rules that contradict each other?
This is their way and
Just
their
like real
system.
life.
フリーダエルパ枯れたい
That rule only forbids your people from entering the temple. So why not ask an outsider to save your prince?
Oh, and what luck. We just happen to have an outsider who can't stop meddling.
I'm going to. Fira told me about Rule 1024. Rule 1024. You must honor... That's how it goes, right, Fira?
Why did I ever agree to travel with such a pack of doom?
Let's move.
Wait. Going this way? She's so slow. She's so slow. Our Naruto running's too fast for her. Why'd they make her so slow? Even the regular walk is faster than that. I see the sandstorm.
Are we leaving the girl behind?
No book. I guess not. Did this fall? Wait.
Stay close to the girl now.
Lovely weather, huh? Whoa, don't fall down. Yeah, I think I can find my own way through the sandstorm.
The sandstorm's too intense.
Once the stuttering would actually help, so it'd make me so slow.
Beware the wolves.
Yeah, I guess they'd come up. Unfortunately. 'Cause I don't like killing them.
This sand is too much. I can barely open my eyes.
The moment I open my mouth, the sand rushes inside.
Wait,
Do you even have a mouth? How does Fira
I guess
deal with
technically.
this?
Perhaps there is some manner of filter inside that mask of hers.
It's probably
Keep a
hard to see
keen
though.
eye on your surroundings.
I blasted that dog. Oh my god. Poor
Fira
dogs.
sure is brave, isn't she?
For such a minuscule body, she seems to possess almost boundless stores of energy. It would seem we are impeding progress.
Oh. Excuse me. Don't stay in front of her, Kane. You know what? I'd beat up this child. I'm just gonna say it.
Wolves!
Look out! Stay close to the girl now.
Give me that.
This girl must possess extreme patriotism. Look how she gives all for the sake of her prince.
I mean, I guess so.
Stay close.
Come on, she's right there.
Thanks for your help.
That was very dragged out. Oh no.
What was that supposed to mean?
But he saw that? So I can't jump? Is that what he's saying? What?
Sorry, what now?
Guess we have to play by the rules.
Okay. Okay, I see. I can just destroy these, can I? Oh, right. I didn't even see that one. Okay. I forgot she was with me. Okay, perhaps. What the? There you go. Good sec.
What a bother.
I wonder what this prince is like.
The man is tasked to protect his people, and yet he's made them toil to save him. I think that tells us everything we need to know.
What was that?
That he is an incompetent fool.
Did I just hear someone?
Where did you come from, boy?
ウグだとサントとダイシムカイラムであるご
Wait, seriously? But you're just a kid.
スツキタトスケッチレイジあ
What?
来るな
Yeah, that's what he gets. I did that to him.
Well, that was unusual.
Come on, we have to help him.
Or we could simply pretend we didn't see him instead.
What? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I was getting hit by that one. What is this? Clay. Thought that'd be something a bit better.
God damn it! This shit's starting to piss me off!
Kaine!
What in the...
Oh, are you fucking kidding me? Let me go. Let me... I'm gonna kill you when I get out of here!
I assume we'll have to find her as well.
Yep.
So what, I can't run. How do I prevent running? Wait, how do I not auto run? What even is my settings for a walk? Okay, I guess we turn that off right now. Oh, it still does that. Oh, screaming. Wait. What? Magic screaming bat evasive mouse reasonable. I don't get it, what? Evasive mouse racing wolf magic screaming bat. I'm not doing any of those. Okay. Uh. I wonder if this was the right way to do it. It's working, so... Oh shit, I almost... No! No! Can't believe I ran at the end there. Looks like you're gonna again. Plenty of medicinal herbs. I can jump, right? Skills. That's just the wrong way. Okay, we're gonna try quick jumping.
This madcap barrage of rules shows no signs of slowing.
Easy, Vice. We need quiet or we're gonna mess this up again.
These masked folks certainly enjoyed our bizarre customs.
I wonder what drove them to make such complicated rules.
What drove them to make rules to begin with? Come on, just a little off the top. Whatever.
I'm covered in sand.
Take care before all your health is lost.
Fuck, I evaded. Just have the habit of evading. This way.
What's this?
Looks like a boss room.
Well, this doesn't look suspicious at all. I suppose that was to be expected.
Hey, look!
Release her. I mean him.
That mewling child is inside. without any rules to bind us, we are free to unleash the entirety of our powers.
It's about time.
Do the blue ones too. Nothing, I guess.
What is this thing?
I detect magic within the glowing cubes.
Yeah, I got that, bro. Let's try using my Q on it. There you go.
How mindless.
My god, it's
Guardian
a
of this temple is a curious sight indeed.
Says the talking book.
giant man now. He just auto regenerates.
This is a powerful foe.
There you are, you bastard!
Kaine!
I'm gonna kill the shit out of you! Now hold still and die already!
How did you find us?
Beats me. I just kicked a bunch of ass and wound up here.
And without even bothering to get dressed.
Fuck off, book.
Kaine, the glowing cubes take priority.
Screw your priorities! I'm gonna kill this thing my way!
This should prove interesting.
Man, that's hard to aim at. These guys got lasers, bro. You didn't even try. You're welcome. I'll forgive you for how rude you were. Funny reference.
カイザム、デサラというシアトとウサトチ、ツグ、コスキ、サオサラエオ、ペルア、カエ、サラトアヤーリ、
カイラム。
オステキルタチエクグ、ウカン、ヤーリ、それでカイザムチタレル、
チロンテク、カイラム。
ウラ、コトサラタイベルアとカイザムセテ、ゴレ、
Oh, no, that's all right. We were just happy to help.
エンリ探査クルタ、と
I believe the Regent has just given us a...
I guess so. How about you make Rule 0? And have it say that if people don't like a rule, they can vote to change.
a splendid idea.
ヨーリサロ
エルパチスチタ。
ペルアとルトス、オンジワクレタイ、ペルアとアンダ、サンキトシチ、エオーカイザム、サラトは教えてきった、コスキ、ウカ、
Thanks. But I think most of your praise belongs to someone else.
ケア
Who?
タタ。
Do you know how to cure the black?
そうすんよ。
So, even a king couldn't recover.
あ
It seems there is no way around it. We'll have to collect the seal.
Yeah, it's the only lead we have.
ウィンカレキソト
We came across an old song that says if we find them all, we can cure the black.
And yes, we are well aware that refrains penned by minstrels half in their cups are hardly a reliable source of information.
Hey, I'll believe anything if there's even a sliver of hope it could help me save Yona. And I'll collect verses, orbs, crystals, magic.
What was that sword I got? Alright, open up my sword inventory again. Okay, this is better.
Of course.
Just try not to get yourself kidnapped again.
I'm worried about Yona. Let's go back.
Is there a fast way back?
아르테르 아치, 기타 카시그토, 류카스데. 아르테르.
I don't know. I'll say my way's faster than the boat is.
アルテルグラヌ
Hey,
So I have rolling strats. Why are those worth so much?
I suppose rules are rules, even if they are absurd.
They have long
I don't think they're
tails
absurd.
for a wolf.
Oh,
Those rules are important to the masked people.
you don't say.
I do. And I think it's important we respect that.
Well, well. The boy is beginning to sound like a man.
Boy,
Rude.
I'm not a kid, you know.
Hey, less talking, more walking.
Or Naruto running. Oh no, I got your tail again. They just tried to kick me. Sorry about that.
Yona,
Oh,
how are you feeling?
better. Now that I'm taking the medicine you brought.
Good.
By the way, are you gonna stay here today?
You bet.
Really? You'll stay with me? Real?
Yeah, Yona.
Yay!
Now get back to bed.
Okay.
How much does she need to sleep? He says that every time to her. Dream.
Just a dream. Even in my dreams, I'm hunting sealed verses.
Morning.
Morning, Yona.
What's wrong? Are you feeling sick too?
No, I had a strange dream.
What was it about?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Cause I had a dream too.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Me and this boy were playing a game together.
What kind of game?
It was called Guess the Words. I think he made it up because I never heard of it before.
How did it work?
The boy would move his mouth, but no words would come out. Then I had to guess what he was trying to. It was hard. I wanted to play hide and seek, but we had to play his dumb.
So what did he say?
I don't know. All I could figure out was dream and forest of myth. But don't worry, I'm gonna study hard so that next time we should play a game together sometime too.
Sure, Yona.
And he never will.
Something troubling?
It's nothing. Don't worry about it. Come on. I need to go ask Populus. What's up, Pop?
Oh, hi. I just got a.
Dream, 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 dream. Evil dream, 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 dream. Someone dream.
That is certainly one.
Who's it from?
The mayor of a small village in the Forest of Myth. It's a wooded area up north.
The Forest of Myth?
They're usually a bright and cheerful group of people. Something like this is very out of character. I have a bad feeling about.
I'll check it out.
You will?
Don't worry about it. I've got business there anyway.
Oh, well, alright. Thank.
So now we're going to a forest. It's very like Automata. Went to a desert, then we go into a forest. It's the same kind of settings. That's epic. What's that? A massive pig. Right now?
Hey, it's a wild boar!
Okay.
Have you the skill to hunt one of those down?
I don't know. They look pretty strong. This is impossible!
That's all I got. Stop chasing me, you monkeys. Nice.
It sure is quiet here.
Such silence bodes ill. There's trouble on the way. I'm certain of it.
Yeah, another boss battle.
You know, a little optimism now and then wouldn't hurt, Vice.
Such cheek.
Beware, beware. The words.
The words? What do you mean?
Contagious.
Those who dream?
Hold a moment. There is a strange... It is not quizzical.
What's going on?
Perhaps we should start by asking this man.
Who are you?
We heard something happened to this village, so we came to see if we...
If you can speak to me, I must have caught you in my dream.
In your dream?
Now see here.
Why is it changing the
Are
font?
you saying that we have been absorbed?
Well, yeah.
In other words, we've caught the death dream?
Ridiculous. Preposterous. Completely
That's just how the death dream...
My remarks are not to be precious.
Something there must have caused you to enter my dream.
God, we're blocking out.
Grimoire Vice does not engage. It does not seem to sting my pride. It has demolished it up. I was doing no such thing. Just leave.
Hope Freddy Krueger's not in here. Excuse me, can I see? Instead of text? Is it quiet now? It could be either of these. I'm gonna say secret. Sunlight. This is some, feels like a fan fiction. What is this? Man. What? This dude's living in Shrek's house.
Oh, thank you so much. Now I can finally return to a normal...
This is one of the most bizarre diseases I have ever encountered.
I know. That's why we have to help the other village.
Oh my
For
fucking.
a sealed verse.
Yes, all a touch too easy if you ask me. It's almost as if someone was guiding us to this village.
Don't overthink it, Vi.
Scared to click on anyone else.
And another victim.
Do I have to help? Seems like it.
And another victim.
Wait a sec, actually. Wait, there's an X now. So what I don't have to?
So how was the village?
Oh, it was truly magnificent.
Neat.
Let's get back to Poplar. She'll probably want to know what's going. Get out of my way! I have to save Yona!
Calm down. You cannot prevail if you are blinded with rage.
Popular, I came back from a very weird mission.
The death dream certainly is a strict.
Yeah, it was something.
Even I, with my natural love for words, have no desire to visit.
You guys did well. You've been making a lot of long trips lately.
I'm okay. I can't just sit around all day while Yona's sick, after all.
If you say so.
So, anything I can do for you?
Well, I suppose there is one thing I could use a hand with. Have you heard about our plans to repair the canal? The work probably won't happen for a while, but once it's done, we can use the canal for trade and travel and all kinds of use. Unfortunately, however, we're a bit behind schedule. If you're willing to help out,
No problem.
Great. So, the man I originally asked to help on this project hasn't shown up for work, and I'm starting to get a little worried. So, maybe you can head over to... I'll mark the location of his house. He always carries a red bag over his shoulder, so he should be easy enough.
Got it.
A canal, is it? Fascinating. If we had a ferry, we could put these days of endlessly running about behind us.
Don't you just float everywhere anyway?
True.
You think I am borne aloft by the winds, lad? It takes stamina to maintain this height.
Oh, really?
You could at least try to hide the utter dismay, you know.
Why'd I try to hit him? I'm sorry, dog. The boss here. that. He killed a deer. You jerk. Is she dead? Just leaning. Hello. Okay.
Man, I am starving.
A city of this size must have some manner of eatery nearby.
Probably a lot of fish.
Hey, are you the guy who's
Oh god, it's over.
Surely you must realize nothing good can come of being involved with this.
Easy, Vice. Hey, so, are you alright? What happened?
It's my wife. She left home a week ago and hasn't come. I'm so worried I can't even focus on my work. Oh, my sweet dumpling.
Oh, that's terrible. Would you like...
Really? You do that?
Sure. But do you have any idea where...
Well, she always used to enjoy drinking at the tavern with...
Alright, then
She
I guess we'll start with them.
Thank
Frisky.
you. This means the world to me. Oh, and by the way, my wife always carries a...
I've met some odd couples in my day, but none who felt the need to wander up.
You need to get with the times. Coordinated outfits are all the rage. Plus, these bags are special. We bought them for... But now
And
my
they're red.
sweet dumpling is gone.
Best color.
Okay, just stay calm. We'll go look for her, alright? You sit tight.
I'm willing to bet that man knows more about his wife absconding than he's letting on.
Yeah, I don't know. This might be with another guy. I'm sure he would have checked here when he...
Voila! One book.
Sounds Chris.
Hey there, I'm
I'm gonna hate fish.
Interesting. Did something happen to...
She hasn't been home and her husband's worried. Do you know anything about where she might...
Trouble in paradise, is it? Oh, those two never... Anyway, the short answer is no. She hasn't been around here. Though come to think of it, she always got on well with the woman over at the tackle shop. Maybe you should...
I'll do that.
Hey, what's the rush? You've got a cute face.
Gross.
Why not sit here and join...
Sorry, ma'am, but I'm not old enough to...
Keto woman. That's orange.
Hey there, do you know a woman with a red...
A red bag? Oh, sure. Although now that I think about it, last time she came around, she mentioned something about leaving.
Leaving town, huh? Alright, thanks for your time.
If she has truly left this charming hamlet, finding her may prove most difficult indeed.
I just hope she hasn't been attacked by shades or anything.
Oh, trust me, she probably has. Where am I going? Ew. Oh. It's a spider. That looked weird at first. I'm not scared of spiders, but once they're this big, they're pretty freaky. Oh, there's a baby spider. So was she in here? Why am I here?
Something about that shade seems rather odd.
What do you mean?
Hey, look at this.
It is identical to the red satchel carried by the man. Perhaps it belongs to his spouse.
Oh no. Do you think the shades got?
I fear it likely, lad. I sense no other activity in the immediate vicinity.
Well, this is terrible. What are we
However difficult it may be,
There's
we've no
dancing behind
choice
me.
but to tell the man the truth.
Get out of here. I have brutal news for you, sir.
Hey, did you find my We didn't, but oh no.
So our fears were correct.
Oh God. How could this happen to her? This is all.
If I may, my good man, why did your wife...
It's because
I think we should give him some
Honey, I'm home. Good heavens, you're a wreck.
Dumpling. You.
What in the world are you talking about? Oh, you found my bag. Thank you so much. I can't believe I...
Oh, this is such a relief.
Okay, seriously. What's going on?
Five minutes later.
I see.
So, you found a shade with my bag and assumed I'd been a-
I'm just glad you're safe, Dumpling. But I'm also so sorry. Oh, if I didn't eat that apple you were saving. Oh, God, I'm such a... Listen, I promise I'll never eat anything of yours again. You just promise never to run away from home.
Run away? Have you lost your mind? I just went to visit my...
Huh?
I told you about this. Ugh, are you serious right now?
Lad, my brilliant intuition suggests we should beat a hasty retreat from these two.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I have to go pick up a fish from...
I can't believe you didn't listen to me. And ugh, you are the...
What? Oh, like you're some perfect angel. You didn't even care enough about our anniversary. You, kid, I'm right about this, yeah? If anyone's wrong...
Wait, you're asking me?
I would say neither. Let's just say that husband.
Well, you shouldn't have eaten your wife's apple. That's...
But I was hungry, and it was just sitting there. Look, I'm glad you went looking for my wife and all, but that was low, friend.
Oh, did I cross a line?
Besides, it's pretty rich to come after me for an apple when you threw away my entire stamp
Ha! You're damn right I did. And I'd do it again. You are nothing but a hoarding You there! My husband's...
Pardon, but madam,
Let's just say that.
Oh, enough. The both of you are at fault. Now apologize.
Talk for a floating magazine.
I see you finally agree on something.
Don't tell me you stood there for an hour. Oh my god.
Do you not even understand how frustrating this is, you colossal oaf?
Fine, hate me. I'll still sleep like a baby knowing I'm not an unreasonable hag like you.
Vice, what do I do?
You turn on your heel and walk away as fast as your legs can carry you, my good.
That's it. I have had enough. Instead of belittling me, why don't you get a proper job? Everyone in the neighborhood treats me like...
Actually, I have a job.
Wait, you're kidding. Why didn't you tell me?
Well, I sort of wanted it to be a surprise.
Oh, you big silly Billy. Well, this calls for a celebration.
You didn't ask what kind of job it was.
I have no idea what just...
Well, looks like they made up, so... All's well.
In the course of all that madness,
Wait,
I have
no.
forgotten why we
He
even
works
came
on the
here in
thing
the first
popular.
place.
Oh, heck, the canal.
Yeah. That must have been his job.
I can't thank...
Sure, but listen, we need...
Oh, right! That's why you came here in the... Well, now that my love life is rolling in clover again, I'd be more than happy to get going up.
Heavens, that was exhausting.
Tell me about it. Anyway, let's go give Popola an update.
The couple with the red bags were a strange pair indeed. It boggles the mind to think their relationship can persist despite such intense squabbling.
Well, they looked pretty happy in the end, at least. Maybe the secret to living a happy life is sharing your feelings, even when they're sort of mean and weird.
If you adopt such a strategy, I may leave for groceries one day and never return.
Well. Nah, they seemed a bit insane. I feel like she's back. She's just waiting there for me. Oh, doggy.
Goodness. It sounds like the canal repairman had... Thank you so much.
Don't mention it. I'm looking forward to seeing how the canal... If you need anything else from us, just say the...
Hey, wait.
Huh?
I almost forgot. Yona is looking...
Huh?
She said she needed something from you. Time to go play Big Brother.
I guess so.
Why is my sword bluish? Money that is always conspicuously... Wait, no, not this time. Nope, it was. So I was saying money that's always conspicuously sat there.
Yay!
Hopola said you needed something?
Yeah. A favor.
What is it? I can't help if you don't.
Okay, I'm gonna say it.
I'm ready.
I need you to help my friend.
Your friend?
Yep. I have a friend. And we've been writing...
Seriously?
A pen pal. How delightful.
So who is this friend?
Well...
He? It's a guy?
Yes. And he's sick and in a whole lot of trouble. And I know that you and Vicey are the only
It's the
ones who
Nigerian
can help
prince
him.
trying to scam her.
I see.
Tell me about this guy.
He lives in this really big house down south. And he's super nice. And he's my friend. So you have to help him.
Yona, listen.
Please.
I think I was
Great.
at that house.
No. Fine.
Yay!
Great. Yona's got a boyfriend.
Is something amiss, lad? Your voice...
No, it isn't. Shut up.
Lol. Isn't it that place with all the tarantulas? Fighting you again, bruh.
How can these creatures let us dispatch them without complaint? And what would make them appear in this area in the first place? It is hardly what one would call especially fertile ground.
I think they need fertile ground. That's not her boyfriend.
We have been waiting for you. Please.
It's very dark in here. Seems like a murder house. I don't want to be in here.
Please, wait here.
Waiting's a bitch. Just let me know if any shade show.
I hate waiting, too. Oh my god, I'm gonna get lost in here.
I do not like this one bit.
What's the matter, Vice? Scared?
Oh my god. Why is this place so big?
Perhaps.
Hey, weird kinda.
I knew this was a terrible idea. Haunted manors and the like. Oh, why does no one ever listen?
Camera angles are fighting me. What if I just left?
It's locked.
God, wait. Is there a way? Or was it? So confusing. Who said that?
What's this?
Yeah, it has. Very spooky.
It looks like it's in pain.
Yes.
Okay. anything.
Shades!
What foul hole did they crawl from?
So I could run in here. Oh god.
You're a male. Young. Not even 20.
Well, thank
You
you.
figured that out from my footsteps?
It's not hard once you know how.
Then I suppose I should tell you about my friend Vice.
I only heard one set of footsteps.
Grimoire Weiss does not strut about like a cop. But enough of this introductory chatter. Let us hear your
My name is Emil. I'm the master of
So you're the one who sent the
letters. What are you talking about?
Of course you don't know. Such a thing would be far too simple.
No!
Huh?
I'm sorry. It's my eyes. And that's why I live with this blindfold.
What a remarkable skill.
Anyway, I suppose my butler might know more about the letters. This key here can unlock any door in the manor. So if you'd like...
No, please. Don't trouble yourself. We can get around on our own.
Oh, right. Sure. Well, here's the key. The butler's quarters are at the far... Let me at least give you a map. It's a big place, and I don't want you...
I think I'll be fine.
Vice, what should we do about Kaine?
Leave her. That woman is capable enough on her own.
Jeez, remind me to never get on your bad side. What's that?
A butler. Or at least I knew this was a trap.
Shades!
Tried to corner me. I think so. Spooky.
Whoa.
Is that...
Oh god.
What's going on here?
Sir?
What is this?
Oh, this is my butler. He helps me out around the man. He's a good man at heart, but a bit...
Yes, and I do apologize for that, Master Emil.
I doubt he's even human.
We're here because my sister received some letters from this
Yes, I wrote those letters. Please forgive my As you may know, Master Emil, deeply pained by his eyes, has shut himself away. He suffers greatly behind that blindfold. And I heard tale of the exploits of an emerging hero. And so I sent a letter to you under Master Emil's... But I received a response from one Miss...
Wait, so Yona's pen pal is you?
It is.
Brutal.
My letters merely requested that you come to the manor. I meant no.
I believe Yona saw the exchange somewhat different.
Yeah, sounds like she misunderstood the
Regardless, I am quite pleased to see you here. Long have I dreamed of the day we...
What am I supposed to do?
Yes, well, I am afraid we, or at least this lad beside me, is neither hero nor physician, so...
Please, we're so close. The cure for Master Emil's condition is located in...
Then why don't you just...
Alas, the location of the cure has become a den for those abominable shades. I beg of you, defeat the shades, and...
You know this is an impossible task. Why would you ask it of our...
Well, we've no more time to waste.
It's okay. We'll do it.
See here, lad. This is no time to play the hero.
People need to look out for each other, Vice. Plus, we have to find Kaine anyway.
1,000 thank yous. I owe you a debt that can never be...
I'm really sorry for all the trouble. My
Why do I
butler
keep getting
cares so
keys?
much for me, but for him to make such outlandish requests...
Why do I keep getting keys if I can just open any door?
But hey, at least I can petrify your enemies. That's gotta be some help, right?
But you can.
Can't let you do this on your own. So I'll be right here if you need me. Maybe my eyes can be useful for once.
It's epic. Oh, wait a sec. Wasn't this the darkness key?
It's locked.
I have a key that opens every door. Alright, where am I supposed to go?
this is it. We should find the cure somewhere nearby.
Bah, I do not like anything about this place.
It's another grimoire.
This book's kind of like you, Vice.
Oh, aren't we clever? As if any
Ah,
mere
God.
tome could compare to the wonderment that is Grimoire Vice. Petrification is a fearsome power indeed.
Okay. So I knew we'd have heard it.
There's no end to this.
Pages of this infernal book are sharp as knives.
Guess you never learned that trick, huh?
Run for me. Oh, snap. It's probably up the difficulty from normal to hard. I still have so much for this one hard, so I doubt it'll make too big of a difference.
Oh no! I can't petrify it!
My name.
And where have you been, hmm?
Lost. Where have you been?
Getting stomped by this thing. Help!
This foe's strength is beyond measure.
What do we do?
I am an arcane text, not some manual of combat. You are supposed to deal with such matters.
You
I
guys
haven't been
run!
doing any damage
I'll
to
hold
it.
it off while you escape!
Who's this kid?
That's Emil. He's the one who runs this.
Fuck, this book is a real asshole!
She's not even listening.
She's too busy vomiting filth disguised as language.
You guys go! This is my fight! I can't ask you to die for me!
My, aren't we the bold one? And yet I fear that would be a foolish course of action at this juncture.
And besides, we'd never let you do that.
Would you all please just shut the hell up?
What?
I'm just saying, if you bastards want to have a goddamn civilized discussion on the merits of bravery and sacrifice, we can do it later!
Is this your way of encouraging us?
Have we truly sunk to motivational speeches from a woman in her undergarments?
I guess so.
It's actually very hard to get out of its way 'cause it's so fast with that. Damn, I was so close.
Now!
Confetti.
Vice, this is it!
Research report on petrification. Well, well.
This passage is written in some kind of code. We went through all this trouble to find it, and now...
Oh, look. Jeeves is back.
Please allow me to handle this, Master Emil. I
It's
shall
so
put all of
creepy.
my efforts into deconstruct, no matter how long it takes.
Sebastian...
Ah, so the servant has a name.
Emil, listen to me.
Wait, this is Emil?
What is it, Kaine?
Emil from Automata?
Your eyes are not a sin. Don't ever be ashamed of them. They're a vital part of you. Do you understand?
What's this? A shade? How did you...
This arm is an accursed weapon. I thought I would only need it until I had earned my revenge. Once that happened, I figured it was all over. But there's a reason I'm alive, that my arm is alive. And there's a reason for your eyes, too.
Kaine...
But listen, if this shade should ever...
What do you think she said, guys? It could have been anything.
No! Kaine, I promise I'll never give up, Kaine. But you can't give up either.
Well, we're off.
All right.
Hey, so Yona's sick, and she doesn't get out much. Do you think you might be able to send her more letters?
I would be delighted.
Goodbye, everyone.
Why not make
Thanks
email?
for everything.
Take
Send
care
her
of
stuff.
me. I hope your eyes get better soon.
I saw you exchange some words with that Emil lad at the wire. Hopefully it was nothing inappropriate for a young man of his age.
He got on too.
Speak the truth, Pussy.
Book? Shut up.
Yeah, calm down, Vice.
What?
Got
He's
our hands
asking
on
the
all the sealed
questions.
verses now.
All that remains is to find this grimoire noir.
Then we can finally save Yona.
Alright, I'm gonna end that episode here.